Welcome to the f***ing news. I'm your host, Kellerman, and hold on to your tits because a lot of shit happened today. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that Donald Trump does retain presidential immunity for any and all official actions taken while in office. Excessive rain has caused major flooding and landslides in Switzerland and northern Italy, killing at least 4 people so far. In France, the far-right political party known as the National Rally won the first major vote with 33% in a snap election that was called for by the president because they won the European Union election last month. The official numbers from the ongoing tax riots in Kenya have been updated to 22 dead, 300 injured, and 50 arrested. In Israel, the ultra-Orthodox are protesting against the Israeli Supreme Court's ruling that they are not exempt from compulsory military service. And in Nigeria, 3 coordinated suicide bombings in Borno State killed at least 32 people, injured somewhere between 40 and 100, and no terrorist organization has claimed responsibility yet. Welcome to the f***ing news. I'm your host, Kellerman, and here's some of the shit going on in the world today. In India, a fierce dust storm hit a religious gathering, causing a panicked stampede that killed between 105 and 120 people and injured dozens more. In Turkey, violence against Syrian refugees and Syrian businesses broke out after a Syrian man was arrested for sexually abusing a 7-year-old girl. 474 people have been detained in connection with the violence. Meanwhile, in Syria, protests and violence against Turkish soldiers took place in response, leading to at least 7 deaths so far. El Salvador's Navy intercepted a low-profile boat containing $50 million worth of cocaine. The 3 Colombian men and 1 Ecuadorian man on board were obviously arrested. In the United States, Rudy Giuliani has been disbarred in New York after the state appeals court ruled that he repeatedly made false claims about the 2020 presidential election. And the U.S. government announced today that it'll pay Moderna $176 million to speed up the development of a bird flu vaccine in hopes of preventing a bird flu pandemic in the future. Welcome to the f***ing news. I'm your host, Kellerman, and here's some of the shit going on in the world today. Hurricane Beryl is pummeling the shit out of the Caribbean islands. 5 people are missing, at least 7 are dead, and the Southeast Islands are completely wrecked. The hurricane has just been downgraded from a Category 5 to a Category 4 as it makes its way toward the Cayman Islands in Mexico. In the United States, 28,000 people have been ordered to evacuate their homes due to an insane wildfire in Northern California. 4 men were arrested in Ukraine accused of attempting to form a coup and overthrow the government. Greece is implementing a 6-day work week. And the Human Rights Watch has released a report accusing the Ethiopian army of committing war crimes, alleging that they attacked healthcare workers and civilians in the Amhara conflict last year, which sounds familiar. I don't know. Welcome to the nice news. I'm your host, Kellerman, and here's some of the good things that have happened lately. Austrian heiress Marlene Engelhorn gave 90% of her inherited fortune to charity, choosing 50 random citizens to decide which institutions and how to spread her $27 million across. I'll include the full list of charities in this weekend's newsletter. Over the past month, U.S. Marshals have located and rescued 200 missing and endangered children across the United States in the second Operation We Will Find You. The FDA has approved a second Alzheimer's drug that can slow dementia, and MIT researchers, along with Brigham and Women's Hospital, have created a breakthrough in prosthetic limb technology, developing a new neuroprosthetic interface that connects it to the user's nervous system, giving them a more natural sense of it. Happy 4th of July if you celebrate, and follow me if you give a care.